Hey everybody, it's Rune the Gaming Dad here from the Arc Trade Federation, and today we are taming the Tek Stryder on Genesis 2. A great dino to have in your arsenal for gathering. So first things first, where do you find the Tek Stryder? So if you look on the map here, it's on the Eden side of the map. There are some on the Rockwell side, but they are all over the place on the Eden side of the map. It's just fly around, you are guaranteed to run into one. So first, what do you have to do? You have to complete 7 unique missions. And if you look here on the mission list, it can't be, for example, Bulb, Dog, Fetch, Gamma, Beta, and Alpha. That's only going to count as one unique mission for you to get started for taming. So you're going to need to do Bulb, Dog, Fetch, Choose Your Own Adventure, or any variation of those 7 missions to get your minimum amount needed to tame a low-level Tek Stryder. The more missions you do, the higher level Tek Stryder you can tame. Next, you got to gather mutagel from space, put it into 0 slot on your hotbar, and you're ready to go. Best place to gather mutagel is going to be in space. Easy way to get it with a pick. You can get a ton of it. So after you get all those things, now finally we can go out and find ourselves a Tek Stryder. And here we go. We've got one here in front of us. This is a level 20 Tek Stryder, so this will be one of the more minimum missions needed to tame. You walk up to it, hit E to use your mutagel, and then it tells you that you got to target a part of the body to begin hacking. Get to it, hit E, it'll bring up the mini game. So as long as those green areas, you hit the left click right when it gets in the middle, and you're good to go. So once you get through the first set here, you can make sure you get it exactly on that green line there. Go up and hit your taming tracker there, and you'll be able to see exactly where your taming speed is there. So you can tell there it's on the hip of the Stryder. I always try to fly above the Stryder and land on it. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. If you're playing on official servers, a smart move would be to wait until a server save to do this. Otherwise you're going to get a big lag spike and it will mess up the tame. So once you get on the back there, you're going to see that there's a number that is coming up and down. And that is the Stryder kind of wandering, and it needs to wander for a while before you can do it. Right here it's at 663, and as it wanders away from its original spot, once it gets to 0, you will actually be able to hack it for a second time. So here you go. We're going to get right on that spot there, begin hacking, and luckily for me, I'm right on top of the Stryder, so we're going to hit the mini game. As this thing rolls through, see the red circle around the outside of the Stryder in the background. Just make sure you stay within that red circle whenever you're doing it. And there we go. So that's number 2 done. We are on 3 times, such is why we're already at the 94 percentile in tame here. So this is on 3 times during the Summer Bash event on official servers. So that's why it tends to go a little bit faster. So sometimes the Stryder will just wander all over the place, and it will be extremely difficult for you to, and as you can see, there's one of your little lag spikes there. It will be extremely difficult and are more time-consuming rather than difficult for you to tame this thing, because it will be frustrating at times because it will tend to circle back onto the same place over and over. This one, obviously, we're getting extremely lucky. We're already almost down to our last mini game here, and there we go. We're going to begin hacking. I always try to float with the tech suit because you've got baddies on the ground trying to get your raptors and circos all the time. If you can stay floating and get to the last section of the minigame, you've got yourself a Tek Stryder. So this one, if you mount up, you'll be able to tell what's on it pretty easily. So this has one of the shields, so if you hit C, it'll bring up that front-facing shield. There you go. And if you double tap C, it will take the shield away. This is also a mining Stryder, so if you right click, it's going to bring up the beam, and on 3 times, obviously you can tell there's a lot of stuff here. So pretty fast way to tame a Tek Stryder. Great dino to have. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.